I was going to go easy on you, not to hurt your feelings.
You f***ing irritate the shit out of me!
I'm only going to get this one chance. It's just a feeling I've got. Like something's about to happen, but I don't know what.
All I hear, go get the money. So I go get it. Hate means I do something.
Hey, what's going on, peeps? Welcome to Gap Sell Keenan 39. You guys know what this is about. We got another brave soul who wants to sell me. They think they can gap sell me. So for those of you who don't know, this is a live, real sales call. Today's contestant, whatever you want to call him, Conrad, is a real salesperson. They're always real salespeople. They have real products and services that they believe that a sales guy or I need, and they want to sell me. So here's their 15 minutes. All right. So, but you get to watch, you get to learn, and you get to grow through their experiences. They're putting it all out there, but you get to benefit from it. So we are going to bring in our man Conrad here. Conrad is going to get his chance. So Conrad, welcome, my man. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. Nervous and excited.
All right. Well, I'm excited to see what you can do with it. So I got us up here so I can see people's comments and stuff. So, all right, my brother, I'll give you a minute just to give the people listening an idea of what it is you actually sell, so it makes some sense to these folks. But then you got your time, so have at it. Sweet.
Yeah. So I work for Gruntworkers at gruntworkers.com. And we provide fulfillment specialists for marketing teams and sales teams. So when there's all these tasks that are overwhelming sales leaders and marketing leaders, usually it means that they need to expand their team because things aren't getting done or deliverables aren't being met. And so they reach out to us to expand their team, to provide individuals that do fulfillment, and we help them. We help scale their teams. So I had a little brain fart there. But yeah, that's simply we help scale teams when they're feeling a little overwhelmed or they're just not getting enough done that they want to do to hit those revenue goals. So,
all right. Well, so the world is yours. Have at it. Go.
Sounds good. All right. So Keenan, I've watched a lot of your calls in the past.
Have you read the book?
And I've read the book. Yep. Dumbos. I listen to the book. I do audio. And last week you mentioned that you wanted your sales team to expand and that you were looking at multiple options for that. Could you walk me through those two options again?
One was to either hire an account executive or two and bring all the sales in-house, and then they close all the deals and we deliver on them. Another one is we're considering that we bring only one AE in, or and then parse out the number of leads our BDRs generate to our partners. So we are certifying training partners, and those certifying training partners have their own businesses, and so we're debating how much of our business do we want to generate and give to our partners to execute and close versus how much do we want to close ourselves.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So for you right now, obviously there's a need to bring on account executives, whether
wow, man, you said there's a need. What's myth number 3?
No assuming? Or no need? Don't sell needs. Don't sell needs.
Not sell to need. But anyways, continue.
Okay.
Continue.
Backtrack. Already corrected. Okay. So who is sourcing deals right now, and how does that look like for you currently?
BDR. We have one BDR. We're looking to hire another one. But yeah, we have a BDR on right now.
Why are you looking to hire another one?
To increase inflow.
Okay, inflow, what does that mean to you?
More inbound opportunities.
Okay, so are they like reaching out to people and then qualifying them cold, or are they
Both.
sourcing inbound leads?
Both.
Okay, so do you currently have enough inflow for inbound leads and you're looking to increase like outbound, or
Yes.
what?
Yes.
Okay, so you're okay. You want to increase outbound? Okay. And doing that, you want to expand your BDR team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How are you guys doing on inbound lead generation?
Pretty well.
Okay. Can you expand on that? Like, what channels are you going through?
I mean,
like getting...
book is a huge part of it, right? And then the LinkedIn, and we got a lot on LinkedIn. People know my brand, know my company's brand, although not as much as I think. It's all funny. We had someone come in the other day who had no idea that a sales guy was my company. But, oh, well. So everybody, a sales guy is my company. We'll change the name soon, though. Watch out. It's going to be cool. It's going to have a new name soon. But, yes. So just through, mostly almost all social media of some sort. So we create videos. We have blog posts. We have newsletters. We create mad amounts of content.
Okay. And who's in charge of creating that content?
Brady.
Brady. Okay. And right now how is Brady's schedule? Is he or
she?
Yeah. Is she, sorry.
That's
is
right.
she currently, and I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus, I'm just trying to gauge where she's at. So is she currently on top of everything, as you guys as far as creating inbound leads and doing content across all these channels, or do you think she could use some assistance?
So ask me if she could use assistance. I mean, that's somewhat of what's called a self-diagnosis question, right? There's other ways to get there than asking me a self-diagnosis question. I do not understand how many of these people have to watch and people still come in and ask self-diagnosis questions. So I am not going to answer the question, does she need help? You're going to have to figure that out on your own. But I will answer the question that she is super busy. She is super, super busy. Okay.
Where's her time being spent?
I'm sorry?
Do you know where her time is being spent primarily?
Across the entire organization. So she's vice president of operations, right? So she is responsible for almost everything we've got going on, the poor lady. But she, so she's responsible for helping execute, I guess I'm helping with this one, but execute the trainer certification and partner program. She's responsible for the offer letters and all the employment issues that we have with the organization, right? She's responsible right now because we don't have the AE. She's sharing in some of the AE responsibilities. She's responsible for the onboarding. So our BDR is relatively new. She's been onboarding him. She does it all. She does everything.
Oh, yeah. So you're saying she's in charge of onboarding, account executive roles, and that's why you're looking for another account executive. She's VP of operations. So she has a full plate.
Yes.
Okay. Would it be beneficial to be able to take some
that's
of these
a fucking
things off?
Self-diagnosis question. Stop. Every salesperson in the fucking world, fucking cut it out. Stop asking that question. Would it be beneficial if? That is the dumbest, stupidest sales question on the planet, number one. Number two, it's moving you into the sales side, in the product side, because what do I say? Yes, we can start talking about your product now. It's clear. Right. If you want to validate something, validate the problem. I'm going to give you a gift because I just ripped your head off, Conrad. Look, man, if you want to get me somewhere, then what you can validate is, so it seems to me that Brady doesn't have much time to do anything else.
Right. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Right. Then you validate that. Then I'm going to give you another fucking hint because I'm tired of people coming on the show and they fuck this up. So if you're watching this, you're coming on my show and if you don't screw this up anywhere, we've been doing this to 39 and people still can't get it. Then you can ask questions about how about, are there times where in certain areas of the business that Brady falls through, or it takes longer than you would like her to take it, or you've missed opportunities? Go to the problems. I literally just teed you up with a fucking gift. So let's see what you do with it. Okay? Go to the problems. Stop selling your damn products. God. Okay, go.
Okay. So it seems like Brady's pretty busy, right?
Yes, very busy.
Okay. Are there any roles or things that she's trying to do, but she's a little bit behind that you want her to do quicker?
I mean, look, Brady's a beast, and she, I don't think anybody can get done what she gets done. But I know that she gets overwhelmed. I know that sometimes we have to put a project on hold or wait a week or two to get it started because she's got to finish something else. So, yeah, I mean, we're definitely, for lack of a better term, understaffed.
Okay. So what type of projects would you say that are like she's getting behind on? What would be more beneficial for you?
Sorry, you know, if we want to launch a new campaign, right, a new marketing campaign, I want to go fast. So I'll call them and say, let's do this campaign. She's like, great, we can't start it for another week. I got to get this done. I can't do it for another 2 weeks. We got to get this done. So whatever ideas, whatever I want to throw on the on the plate, we just sometimes have to start it later.
Okay. And how do you see that as impacting your business at all, or how do you think that would impact your business if you could say?
You're asking another self-diagnosis question. You're asking me, how do I think that impacts my business?
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Here's another hint.
Does that impact your business?
Where do you think that could impact my business?
Well, if you're able to get campaigns live quicker, you can get leads faster.
Okay.
And more leads.
Like that. Think through the whole business. Don't just ask me, do I think that's impacting my business? Think more directly. Go.
Okay. So do you think you could get leads faster if you launch campaigns quicker?
Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, probably. I would like to think so.
Okay. And if you got leads quicker, would that mean more opportunities for you guys to sell?
You just did it again. If I got leads quicker, do I think you would get, right? Stop talking about the future fucking state. Okay? Stop talking about the solution or the future state. Stay in the current state. Turn everything into a current state conversation.
Okay. So currently right now, you guys...
Take a second. Because I know I'm yelling at you, I'm fired up, but you're just making the same mistakes everybody else makes. So breathe, right? Okay, take a second. You're not in trouble. I'm not mad at you. Okay, now.
No, yeah, I know. Yeah,
stay in the current state.
Making the same mistake, it's annoying. I get it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Current state. Current state is you have a VP of operations, Brady. Mm-hmm. She has a lot on her plate. She's really busy, right? When it comes to getting campaigns out to deliver leads, they're not getting out as fast as you would like. Is that correct? Okay.
Yeah.
For that currently, I'm going to do a self-diagnosing question again. Okay. Sorry. I got to stop myself before I ask.
Stop asking how. Here's a hint. Don't ask how questions. Okay. Ask what questions. Okay. Current state, what questions? There's going to be a big hint.
All right. What are you doing currently to drive leads if campaigns aren't getting launched as quickly as you want them?
Well, okay. That's two questions. Which one do you want me to answer?
Okay. What are you doing currently to drive leads?
So we create a lot of video, right? So we do stuff like this. Here's a good example. We do this to drive leads. Then we'll take this, we'll splice it up, we'll put it to music, and then we'll repurpose this and we'll put it out on Instagram and our ASG accounts and my accounts. I'm about to drop another video series called Versus. It's really not about gap slang, so I guess it's not a good one because it's more about my personal brand, but leave that alone. We do blog posts. We do paid Google advertising campaigns. We are about to drop another, funny viral video thing that we just developed that's coming out soon. Probably should come out any day now. I don't know why it's not out yet, actually. We just create lots of content. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of content is what we do.
Okay. Why, I guess you said the video should be launching today. Why hasn't it launched? Do you know what's the holdup there?
Oh yeah, that's a good call on that one. So we have an in-house Google Ads person, but the company that we built this video with, they recommended somebody else they wanted to use who they believe has a specialty in this type of Google Ads, social media ad buying, testing, blah, blah, blah shit. So I just needed my internal person to meet with their person and decide, should we go with them and pay them or should she do it herself? So it's really just come down to getting through that whole process and determining who's going to set up the ads and who's going to do all that ad work.
Right. So your in-house Google Ads person is in charge of editing videos for you as well? And setting them up?
No, we have another person who does our videos for us.
Okay. So you have like a video editor who edits
Hold on
videos.
1 second. I'm going to help some people out listening. So Nicole Palaccio, no, he does not know the problem. If you think he knows the problem, you're not paying attention. He does not know the problem. He has not quantified the problem. So he should not be going into the solution. Okay, yes, I do agree with you that he's asking questions he already knows the answer to, but that's okay. He does not know the problem. Nicole McKeon, it sounds like that's impacting your business. Yeah, that's a dumb question. No, you don't want to do that. You want to get them to answer questions they clearly see it's impacting the business and how. Okay. Nicole, what would it mean to your business if you're able to give Brady 20? No, Nicole. See, you're doing the same thing he did. No, you don't ask that question. That's an annoying question. What you want to do is you want to ask a question that helps me understand what I'm losing, and then I answer my own question. You don't ask that question. Okay. All right, there you go. There's some feedback right there. To those paying attention. All right, back to you, my man.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to try and find a problem here. So,
all right, I'm going to give you another hint. You got basically your 15 minutes a shot, but I'm going to give you another hint. Right. Okay? What business problem are you trying to solve?
So the business problem is helping.
I'm sorry, I asked the wrong question. My apologies. What business problem are you trying to find?
Yeah, I want to find how overworked your staff is to provide enablers.
That's not a business problem. That's a technical problem.
Okay.
That's half the problem. You're trying to find a technical problem, right?
Okay.
How overworked my staff is. My staff may be overworked, but that's not necessarily a problem unless what?
Well, unless it's not delivering you leads, which can deliver revenue, right?
Okay,
more leads, more revenue, more opportunities to close.
So good. So what problem are you trying to find?
Yeah, I want to see lead generation, how many leads you're getting currently, and how many ops are being closed. And if you're at a level you want to be, or you want to grow to wherever you need to be, right?
Good. So that's the problem you were trying to find.
Yeah, I was trying to get that.
Why have you not asked me a single question about my lead development, the number of leads I'm getting, the opportunities created? You haven't asked a single question about that. Not one. But that's the problem you're telling me you're trying to find?
Yeah.
Why the fuck didn't you ask any questions on that?
Because I'm nervous. Actually, yeah, that's a great question.
Come on.
So, yeah. I got stuck in self-diagnosing questions, right?
You got stuck in self-diagnosis. And you got stuck in process questions. And sales people do this all the time. And I've told them a million times. So lesson number is 27,332 for all you listening. Do not ask a whole bunch of process questions if you have already not determined what the business problem is.
Right.
Because it gets one or two is fine, but if you can't turn one or two process questions into a path to find out the business problem, the buyer is getting irritated. Because I'm not going to tell you how I do something all day because I don't understand why the fuck I'm telling you how I do it. So as an example, if you were trying to sell me a way to get ready to work in the morning faster and you asked me, how long does it take me to shave? When do I get into the shower? What time to set my alarm clock for? Do I make the bed in the morning? Eventually I'm like, why the fuck are you asking me all these questions? Now, if you got me to say in a question or two, how often are you late for work? And I'm like, I'm late for work 2 out of 3 days a week. And then you ask, are you on probation for that? And I say, yes. Then all of a sudden you can start asking all these questions. Well, let's figure out why you're late for fucking work.
Cool.
Right
yeah,
now,
get the problem first.
Diagnose what I'm like, but if you try to diagnose all this fucking house shit before I know what the problem is, I got this much patience for it. Eventually, I'm like, where the fuck is he going? I ain't got time for this. I'm going to be late for work.
Right. Exactly.
Okay? So, people, pay the fuck attention. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Goodness. I'm going to give you 3 more minutes.
Okay. So what's the lead flow looking like for you?
I think we're getting about 3 to 5, what we'll call sales-ready leads inbound a week.
Okay.
Maybe more than that. Maybe more than that. I'm probably not the best person to ask. Brady handles that on a day-to-day. But I would say, good. So I would say this. I'd say this. We have a button that says, call us about speaking, call us about like a specific ask around one of our products or services. Does that make any sense? And I think we get 3 to 5 of those a week for that. And then I think we get a whole bunch of inbound, which I have no idea how big the number is, of people downloading things, requesting side information, not buying, downloading a, oh my God.
Like a problem sheet. Yeah.
Yes.
Like from your sales academy.
Yes, what people take the free trial of the online training, right? They'll take that. So that could be in, I don't know if it's hundreds, but it could be in the tens, if not hundreds of those inbound inquiries.
Okay. Out of all of those, how many are closing?
I don't know. That's a great question. Shame on me. I don't know. I'm sure we have it somewhere, and I probably need to get better at it. But I can tell you this: about 20 to 25%. Oh no, that's all inbound. 20 to 25% of our business is outbound. 75% is inbound.
Okay, majority is inbound. So,
okay, so I'm gonna see where you go. You're at a very good inflection point. People watching, I don't know if anybody's paying attention. He's at an amazing inflection point right now. He asked me about the leads. I gave him insight on the leads. What's the next question you're going to ask?
Yeah, that's what's making me nervous, right? I want to catch myself before I do anything stupid. So there was one thing you said that I think is pretty important, that you don't know what the close rate is of those and how many are closing from those inbound. Do you have any analytics on that?
I know our close rate is 30%, right? I know our 30%? Close rate. Yep. And I actually saw that yesterday. What I do need to do is go figure out, I guess I could run the report, but unless Brady knows exactly what percentage of those come from inbound leads. I know we don't do a very good job at tracking lead to opportunity conversion. But opportunity to close, we're excellent at that. We can get better at the other one.
Okay. Yeah. So from lead to opportunity conversion, shoot, man. So I want to ask a process question. Is it okay if I ask a process question right now? Because I feel like there's a little bit of problem there as far as identifying lead to opportunity conversion. Because if you knew that, you'd be able to focus on where to produce content.
You're missing the biggest piece. You're missing the most obvious piece.
Okay.
Right? This is what salespeople do. They don't understand the business that they're in, the business conversation they're having. Leads don't matter unless what?
They convert.
And their conversion impacts what?
Revenue.
And most of us then, what do we have each year as it relates to revenue?
Like revenue goals?
Ta-da! Ta-da! Ta-da!
So are you hitting your revenue goals? Yeah. Are you hitting your revenue goals every month?
So are we hitting them every month? Yeah, I think so. I'm less concerned about months as I am quarters, because months can go like this. So we are on track. We are on track for our revenue goals for this quarter.
Okay. That makes sense. So what are those revenue goals?
That was the only question you could have asked right there. Well done. Now you're getting somewhere. That was the question. Our goal is to do 1.6
in a quarter, and you're on track for that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What if you could increase that by
just go there.
Nope.
What if we could? You haven't found a problem yet.
Nope, I haven't. Okay. So just to recap, you're getting inbound sales and they're converting into revenue opportunities, and you're on track to hit your revenue goals for the end of the quarter. Is that correct?
So I have no idea right now what you're going to try. I mean, I know what you do, so I'm trying to put one and one together, see what you think you can sell me. But you just haven't found a problem. 24 minutes.
Yeah. You haven't found it.
You didn't find a problem.
Found it.
No, you haven't found a problem. No, here's the deal. Yep. You told me that you sell human resources around video production. What else?
Graphic design, and then anything for campaigns, paid media managers. So they can distribute.
So you didn't ask me any questions about how many campaigns I'm doing. You didn't ask me if when you learned that I was on track for the quarter, you just accepted the quarter. You didn't ask me about my comfort level around the next quarter and the additional quarters, and do I believe I can keep that pace going? right? You didn't ask me that. So you accepted that I'm there now, right? You didn't ask me anything about any desire to exceed quota.
Exceed that, yeah.
Right? You asking, what I think you asked.
What if?
Yeah.
Like, what if we could? Instead of saying, do you want that to be more? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Or you could have. Here's a better way of asking that question. Is the 1.6? How did you choose that? Is that because all you could execute on? Are you looking for ways to, if you could execute? I'm okay with this question. If you could execute on more, would you want more? I'm okay with that. That's a little less self-diagnosis, and you're taking what could be an execution problem, right? And addressing my current environment to do certain things. That's different than what you like or if you could type of shit in the future.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I totally understand that. Yeah.
See the difference?
Yeah, I do. Totally.
Right.
Yep.
Why does LinkedIn looks like it's shutting down every 2 minutes? Like this dude, Robert Hazy, what's stopping you from attaining those revenue goals? I could live with that. I mean, I'd like, I'd like you to be able to ask more specifically. Like, you could have also, if you wanted to start digging in, you could have said, walk me through your current campaign process. Who does the videos?
Campaign process.
When you have an idea, what happens to this? Start looking for holes.
Right.
Walk me through your ad campaign, right? How much is your average spend right now? How are those campaigns responding? What was the other one? Graphic design. How much of your campaigns are getting held up because of graphic design? Where is the hold up? Dig into that current state stuff.
Would those be process-based questions? Because I am trying to find out the problem, but by doing that, I would be asking some of the process-based questions.
Yeah, I said process questions. If you can get them into a problem pretty quickly. You just kept asking disjointed process questions, and I didn't understand what problem you were trying to find.
Right. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You can ask process questions as long as it goes to a problem.
Yes. So if you ask, tell me about the process of creating your videos in the camp. Or better yet, I would have asked. Okay, I said campaigns. You never asked me to define campaigns.
Okay.
You never asked me to define that. So if you had said, tell me to define this campaign, what does that mean by campaign? And I would have said, well, we have an idea that we want to promote, market, or sell something, right? So, and then you say, well, is there something in particular? I might have said, our online training, gap selling online training, right? And then you say, okay, so how many campaigns do you create for that? I might have said, we've only created really one since we started. Well, how long ago did you start? I would have said back in November. I would have said back in October. And you said, so there's only been one campaign. Why haven't you done another one? Really haven't had the time.
Okay.
Right. So we just use the same one over. How much time is it? No. Time is not the problem. Holy shit. You just missed it. What did I say was the business? What am I implying is the business problem? I've only been able to create one fucking campaign for this new online selling training that I created. Come on, Conrad. Think about this. We just created an online training system, right?
Okay.
We launched that shit in fucking October, maybe earlier than that, but we'll just go with September or August, right? Okay. And we've been only able to create one campaign for that. What do you think that does to sales if we'd only be able to create one campaign?
It doesn't increase them. It hurts it.
Probably not as productive, Conrad. It hurts.
It's not as productive.
That means we haven't been able to do a lot of A/B testing. We haven't been able to determine if we can drive more people to it by changing up the ads. So it's probably the stuff we've been doing is somewhat stale, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay, so the business problem is that we may have an underproducing asset because we can't get enough people on it to keep doing and changing up the campaigns and trying different things, et cetera, et cetera. Now, for all I know, Brady's done some of this, but I don't know, right? But that's where I want you to go on those questions.
Right.
You got to get into my business. So when I said to you, literally, when I said we built this thing and we've only been able to do one real big campaign, and your answer was the issue was time, you fucking completely missed it. You completely missed it.
Yep.
You see why you missed it? I don't care about time. I care about what time gets me. Everybody paying attention. Yeah. People don't care about time. We care about what time gets us. So if you say, oh, you don't have enough time, blah, blah, that's a problem. No. Because I don't have enough time to what? Spend time with my kids, I'll pay for that.
Right.
Right? Time to spend more time at work? No, I'm not going to pay for that. I don't want to spend more time at work. What do you mean time?
Right.
Time for what?
No, you're right. I missed it. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah. So obviously it's an underutilized asset that could be generating more leads, which can generate more revenue, right? And I think, you obviously nailed it. I'm just repeating what you said. I understand what you're saying. I definitely have a lot to improve on. So, but that's a big.
That's how you want to say it. That's how you want to say
underutilized assets,
right? Like find that problem. So if you sell all these things that buy people time back, you need to understand what people are
getting them.
Yes. What's the application? If they're not creating enough videos, why do they need to create those videos and the purpose? What is the desired outcome of those videos? Where are they focusing the time on those videos? What assets, what products, what services, etc.? How often can they do it? What do they expect from revenue from those, right? Here's one you could have done. You could have said, you could have said, how much revenue did you want to get from that particular
video asset?
Are you getting it now? So we may be making our revenue collectively, but are we getting the revenue that we expected or budgeted for that? If not, why? Can you help us get that revenue? Those are business problems. Everybody paying attention, people. That's how you sell.
Yeah, a good point. Yeah. Foot in the mouth, right?
Yeah, man. I'll pay to get more revenue out of an asset that I've already invested 6 figures in. I'll pay to get to people I'm not getting to. I'll pay to run 4 or 5 campaigns simultaneously with complete A/B testing, et cetera, they can't do now because it could drive additional leads to my guy, right? I'll do that stuff, but someone's got to get me to see it.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So with that, this is what I'll do for you the best. Look, you came on, you tried. Send me an email, copy Brady with your name of your services and stuff. And to the extent that we may need this help, I'll call you or you can reach out and check in. Excuse me. Okay?
For sure. Yeah.
So at least
Thanks.
At least you're on our radar.
Yeah.
And anybody who's listening, they're radar too. Okay?
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Appreciate the feedback too. That was awesome.
All right, man. Did it make sense? Was it helpful?
Yeah. I think, I need to be more problem centric, right? I think I look at the byproduct of the problem, which is like time, but the actual problem is the revenue generated, right? And if you can increase revenue generated per asset produced or campaign produced, whatever that means, that's a problem that can be incentivized to use our services for. So it totally makes sense.
So all that was great, but just don't make it about the revenue. Make it about the goals or the performance.
Performance of the asset.
Campaign, the asset, the outcome. Like it could be anything, right? Like you could be talking to a dentist. And at the end of it, it always comes to freaking revenue. Always does. So stay away from that. At the end of the day, it could be for the dentist that they need to get more people into the dentist office, or they need to be able to have fill more seats, or what's called utilization. Like just understand the comments, not the comments, understand the metrics that each of these people use around this, what you empower. It's going to come to revenue eventually. Yes, I get that. Right.
The metrics are more important.
Yeah, because it helps them understand, right? In my case, it's revenue. But if you say, can I get you more revenue? Or let's get you more revenue. I'm not buying it. But if you got me to understand that I have been able to put enough attention on an asset that I invested 6 figures in that I believe could generate more revenue, now we're having a conversation about a tangible, specific, measurable thing in my business that may be underperforming that you could help me with. You got my attention.
Exactly.
But if you want to talk revenue all day, that's too high level. Like,
too high level.
It eventually rolls up into revenue, but it's that middle piece, the actual business problem we're solving.
Yeah, it goes back to what you said. The reason, it's specific to you and your business, right? And that's why no problem is the same. Because if I go generic revenue, it's like everyone has a problem with revenue. But if I go back to metrics, it's a specific problem for that company. Got it.
Exactly. I say it in the book. So no one says I don't say this. I literally say it in the book. And I talk about the CRM challenge. I said, if you do the CRM challenge right, no 2 opportunities are ever the same. Ever the same. And you've got to find out what makes it different.
Perfect. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you. I appreciate it, Keenan. Appreciate the opportunity. I'll send you an email and hopefully we could be on your radar and do something later. Appreciate it.
I got you, baby. I got you. All right, everybody. So here we go. He failed. He tried. I give him credit. but he learned something. What I loved about him, he was extremely coachable. And I hope all of you watching here paid attention. Okay, I'm looking at some of these comments, and too many of you are trying to operate from your own perception of you know what's right and you know what's going on, and you're not paying enough attention, because I'm even seeing the questions you're telling him to ask, and they're the same mistakes he's making. Learn from these, listen, think, and pay attention. But anyway, so here we go. Gap selling 39. Do you want to gap sell me? Because I'm going to buy. I've already bought from 2 people. We've done 39. That's 2 people. There's got to be more salespeople who can sell me shit, because I know we need stuff. Just don't know what we need. So if you want to gap sell me, text me right here, right there, or I butcher this. I can never do it. Right there, right? Text me right there. And if you can find a problem me or my team have, we will buy. We're always ready to spend money to improve the business and solve problems that we're struggling with. So with that, y'all, thank you very much. You know what I'm going to say. Until next time, peace. I'm out.